Oh my god! Let's go! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Jordy, and welcome to my final video on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. What a quick year it has been. It literally only feels like last week we were playing the beta for this game. Maybe not last week, but last month. It really just doesn't feel that long ago at all. But we've got a lot to talk about this episode, with Black Ops 7 arriving in just a few days' time. So let's hop into the multiplayer and start talking about it. We'll go from the earliest point chronologically, and I'll guide you through my journey in this game. So, of course, starting in the beta, there was a lot of hype around this game. We had just come off the back of two Modern Warfare games that just did not go over well with the community at all. Regardless of how live service was in MW3, a lot of people had already left at that point. So it really didn't matter at the end of the day. But this game really was a breath of fresh air. It was a lot of fun in the beta. The only issue was certain weapons being overpowered, as you do. That's pretty normal in a beta. And the maps, which was a much more major problem. And we were all hoping that they would be better at launch. But at the end of the day, regardless, we had a whole new movement system. The pacing was a lot quicker. So it, desensitized a lot of campers that are prevalent in Modern Warfare. It was not going to be one of those types of games. So it really did feel like, to quote T-Dog, Call of Duty was back. And it really was. At launch, however, the maps that we got outside of the ones that we had in the beta weren't much better. In fact, it was more of the same sort of design and philosophy. And even though we did get Nuketown a week after, it was a pretty disappointing time, to say the least. But, we still had the live service. We still had a whole year of COD ahead of us. And then Season 1 dropped, and that was an absolute disaster, and it was a free fall into the abyss from there. We got 3 maps. It was Hideout, which was decent. It wasn't really a standout map. For a lot of people, they didn't even like the map. For me, it had to grow on me. We got Heirloom, which was a face-off map, and Extraction, which I have no idea who made that map, but it is the worst map I have ever played in Call of Duty. Literally. I would say it's one of them. I would say maybe Siege from Ghosts is worse, but we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Extraction isn't even a 3-lane map. I'm really convinced that it's a 2-lane map, to be quite honest. I mean, I guess you could count the 3rd lane as going underneath, but who uses that part of the map? It literally played like a 2-lane map. It was awful, and it was essentially actually a 1-lane map, because the other lane was just the sniper's paradise, and you would never go into that. So we were all just funneling into the garage sort of thing, on the airfield, whatever, and it was just awful. And that's what we got. And then after that, it was Racket, which was a face-off map, which still disappointing. And then Hacienda from Black Ops 4, which apparently people don't like. Either way, it was an absolute disaster, and things would go from bad to worse the closer we would get to Christmas. The first thing we got to talk about, obviously, would be the rewards that we would get for completing the events, including Necro Claws. I mean, look at how many fingers is on this guy. Actually, yeah. I mean, look at it, and look at, the more you look at it, it's not just the hand. The more you look in other places, the worse it gets. Honestly, they started using AI for the rewards. You know, it's bad enough them using AI to help make the game in general. They were giving it to us as rewards for completing these events. Talk about getting spat in the face, you know? And it, you know, even the loading screens that I liked, like this one, was still made by AI. The more you look at it, the worse it gets. Look at her knee. Look at whatever it is she's holding, you know? It's just no good. I don't know why they couldn't at least have touched up areas to make it look less egregiously AI, but whatever. There was that, and then there was the whole controversy around skill-based damage and the maps apparently being made by AI. It just really wasn't good. You know, whether or not they were made by AI, they still weren't that good. I liked a lot of the maps in this game, especially the launch maps. But, you know, for a lot of them were kind of just mid. In fact, I actually made a video where I ranked every launch map in Black Ops 6 before Season 1 came out, and a vast majority of them were, like, no higher than a 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5 map, like mid. You know, it just was not good at all. More than half the maps were below average, in my opinion. They were just not fun to play at all. But, you know, I still played quite a lot of the game, especially when it first came out. Can we not do this right now? When it first came out, I still played quite a lot of it, and we can go through my prestige to kind of see just how much I did play the game. So I hit my first prestige on November 4th, 2024, so about a week after the game came out, and then a week after that, or a couple of weeks after that, I hit prestige 2. Similar amount of time I hit prestige 3, and then prestige 4, and that, December 14th, was around the time Season 1 came out, and then, you know, all the other stuff started coming out, and I just was starting to get burnt out on the game at that point. I didn't enter Prestige 5 until January 28th, which was Season 2 time, which gave me a little bit of a burst, which is why I hit Prestige 5 around that time. A bit of a boost, I mean, a boost in motivation. I loved the maps that they dropped in Season 2. I think it was Bounty, Dealership needed to grow on me a little bit, and then we got Lifeline, which is my favorite face-off map in the game. But then I didn't hit Prestige 6 until April 24th, and then I just stopped playing the game altogether, and only hit Prestige 7 very recently. I only returned to this game after the Black Ops 7 beta, and you know, it's Black Ops 7 season, it's Black Ops season in general. I'm just excited, and so to get some of that excitement out of my system, I wanted to play some more Black Ops 6 and get back into it. And I got a diamond camo done once more. I got a few diamond camos done in between as well. You probably see them in this episode, probably at the beginning, or I'll tack them on at the end. I'll probably tack the camo ones at the beginning, and then other clips at the end, because yeah, I just had some leftover clips that I were saving for you know, when I hit diamond with the LMGs or the marksman rifles, whatever, but I just never got around to it because I got burnt out on the game and I stopped playing it. And the worst thing is, some of the best maps weren't even added until very, very late on. I remember, I think Barrage was the Season 3 map, Fugitive was like Season 4, Gravity is really good, but that was literally this season. Same with Rig. We're going through all these now. WMD plays awful in this game, by the way. Runway, a location from the campaign. Same with Jackpot. I completely missed out on these. These were Season 5 maps. You know, I didn't play these. These were the maps I was looking forward to. I like it when a campaign that I like gets maps made, like, based off of it. And the casino one, Jackpot, I've only ever played one game on that map. It's such a shame how late they added this one. Honestly, these are the kinds of maps that I think they should just full-blown remake. Take the layouts, copy and paste them, give them a reskin, and just remake them for Black Ops 7, because these are genuinely good maps that I guarantee a lot of you watching this video never even played. I only did it once. Shutdown, Another map I only played once. It seems kind of decent, I suppose. I can't really talk too much on it. Same with Haven. Like, they're decent maps. And the ones we got instead were maps like Extraction. Literally the worst map in the game. One of the worst maps that I have ever played. Lowtown, probably the largest map on this game. It didn't help that the movement was so quick as well. So only Lowtown feels like a genuinely decent paced map. And that's just pace. The layout itself is garbage. It's one of the worst maps in the game. For a time, I genuinely said this was the worst map in Black Ops history. Since then, obviously, I have grown more hate towards Extraction since it dropped, but also another launch map. I don't know where it is. Protocol. I despise Protocol. Apparently, Protocol is really good in ranked, though, so what do I know? But in Team Deathmatch, this map absolutely sucks. I don't give a crap. But yeah, it just weren't good all around. And I think we've basically covered everything. I am finding it a bit bizarre, however, how much hate has been thrown the game's way. I don't think it was a bad game, regardless of how bad the live service was, because we were all hyped about this game at launch. We were having a ton of fun with this game at launch, and, you know, that it's still the same game at the end of the day. So I don't see how this could become one of the worst Call of Duties of all time in so many people's minds. Most disappointing, absolutely, I would agree with that. I don't think I would personally call it the most disappointing, but it's definitely, like, up there, that's for sure. But there's genuinely people that call this the worst of all time. There's people hating on the campaign. What did the campaign do wrong? You know, I guess the ending was rushed, and it was setting up a, you know, a mediocre multiplayer story that even I don't know. But other than that, it was a good campaign. It was just Cold War again. And everybody loved the Cold War campaign. So I don't know why people are starting to act like the campaign for this game was garbage when it really wasn't. You know, it was decent. It was solid. At the time, I gave it an 8 out of 10. In hindsight, I would probably dock it a point to a 7. But a 7 out of 10 is still a good game. It's still a good campaign. There are people saying that Zombies was bad. Last time I checked, I don't play Zombies, but last time I checked, everybody was really excited about Zombies. In fact, Zombies consistently was the one thing that I never heard anything bad about this whole year. Other than, I guess, some voice actors being replaced by AI, but when we're talking about actual level design, I have not heard a peep of a negative thing about this game, you know. In fact, I've been hearing more things recently that this game had the best zombies since Black Ops 3. So I really don't understand what the complaint is about. I really don't understand calling this one of the worst Call of Duties of all time. I really don't, because it is a complete game. The campaign was solid. The multiplayer was solid at release and still is solid regardless of the post-launch content. It's still the same game. And Zombies was good, you know, was really good apparently. So I don't get what people are talking about. I will never ever hate on Black Ops 6. I love this game. I had a really good time with it. I'm really glad I pre-ordered it, and yeah, it's a no-brainer that I'll be pre-ordering Black Ops 7 as well. And I'm even more hyped for that game because that's the one that got leaked years ago, that it was going to be a Black Ops 2 sequel. And everything that we've seen about the campaign, I'm a campaign enjoyer first and foremost. I'm going to be eating good this year, and I was eating good with this game, you know? So I can never be mad at this game, regardless of how bad the post-launch content was. I more than got my money's worth. That is for sure. Going into my stats now, my overall combat record, I played 4 days, 12 hours and 55 minutes with 995 games played. Yeah, as you can tell, I had a really good time with the game. So this is my record with all the prestiges. I only recently just hit Prestige 7, but yeah, all the prestige stats right there. You can pause if you want. I had a really good time with it overall. So yeah, without further ado, it's time to get in our final game. I'll probably post some of my spare clips at the end of this, so it won't be the final bit of footage you'll see. But yeah, this is it. So I'm going to be playing Stakeout 24/7, not because I necessarily want to, but because it's the most iconic map to come out of this game. And I haven't actually played this map since we were doing the camo grind full time. So probably the last time you saw me play Stakeout on a video was probably the last time I played that map. So yeah, I've seen a lot of hate for this map as well. I don't get it. Nobody was forcing you to play it, bro. So don't play it. And before anybody says, oh, but it was the best map for camo grinding. Again, you had a whole year to get Dark Matter. Nobody was stopping you playing on a different map. Seriously, you know. I wish I'd got Dark Matter, but again, I burnt out after I finished the SMGs. I did really well. I think I got like... let's have a look at my camos. I mean, where does it say? I don't know where it would show. Oh yeah, I got 16 diamond camos out of 33. And there's enough ARs and SMGs that have been added to the game where I can really boost that number. I'm definitely going to get Dark Matter whenever I come back to this game. You know what? I'm really glad we're playing Kill Order. Because I've not played Kill Order probably since last year. Literally. Kill Order was one of the new modes for the game. You had to protect an HVT, whatever, periodically. So... yeah, and that HVT was one of the players. Yeah, this really brings me back to the launch of this game. So, yeah, I don't mind it. Let's go. All right. This is going to be our last game on Black Ops 6 for a long time. Let's go with the sword. Oh my god, that was quick. Right. Let's see what we can do. Why does it feel like I've got slipstream on this? Oh dear. No. I don't want slipstream on this particular loadout. Oh my god! And I ran into the HVT right away. It's not a good start at all. Oh, I was HVT. Let's go! Oh. Reload. Oh my god. Oh, I got somebody. Let's go. Right, awesome. We'll go through here again. Oh! That was really close. Got him. Let's go. Oh my days. Well, oh, I got him again. He got me with the Molotov though. Yeah, as I said earlier, the game is now smoothed out. Oh! It's going to be so crazy actually seeing this map again in the endgame mode. I'm starting to see why people didn't like Kill Order. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Put that there. And I got somebody with the mine. Let's go. Oh. Throw that out. Oh god. You didn't see me. Jesus. I guess they thought I was a dead body. That's a good thing about Stakeout, man. I don't know if I got that. No, I think I got something else. Nope. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted to do. Jesus, I thought I'd knocked him. What a great spawn. Lovely. Ah! Right, I need to stop going down that hallway. I've got an SMG, man. I've got to stop going down the hallway. Somebody's camping in the corner there. Lovely. God, dude. I knew I was there. With his shotgun, Jesus. Apparently they nerfed the shotguns because of face-off, which is crazy, by the way. Oh my god, got it, look at that. Ah, that was so horrible time to run out of bullets. Oh, awesome. Okay. Can I reload, please? Oh, I still got him. How am I still alive? Jesus. I had 4 people attack me then. Right there. Jeez.
HPT under fire. Repeat, HPT under fire. They got our HPT.
Tape.
Enemy HPT.
Oh, that was a HBC. I didn't realise. Oh, God, I should have stimmed. Wow. How did you get behind me?
On site. Take them out.
Ah!
Eyes up.
That was a horrible spawn. Jesus, that was terrible. I didn't even know I was HVT as well.
We took out their HPT.
Just throw that out.
Friendly HPT on site. Safe. HPT is
this
taking
way.
fire. Back to safe.
Jesus, man. I got a daily challenge. Let's go.
Our HPT's been eliminated.
Throw that out.
HPT located. Protect our HPT. Enemy HPT.
Wait. Ah!
Enemy HPT on
Oh,
site.
come on.
Backup's not
Keep
coming.
running out of
You wanna
bullets.
get out of this alive? Better step up.
Yeah, nice one.
Got their HPT. Hostile HPT
Damn it, man. Oh my God.
HPT under fire. Repeat, HPT under fire.
Let's go. Oh, I didn't know he was an enemy. I didn't realise. He just sat there camping with his dark matter shotgun. Why is he still using them at that point?
Damn it, they must have
Jesus,
hacked
that was awful.
Go guard. We'll pick
But
up
also
the
kind of fun. And that was what a lot of people spent their time doing, and then they would hate on the map, saying it was the worst thing ever, and saying like that, you know, we only played it because it was the best map for camos. Nobody was forcing you to play Stakeout for camos. Nobody is forcing you to try and get Dark Matter as quickly as possible. You had a whole year. Actually, you had more than a year, because the game came out October 28th, and Black Ops 7 doesn't come out until the 14th of November. You know, you had over a year to get Dark Matter. Don't act like you were forced to play this map, because you were not. I personally only played this map when I was, you know, needing to get a certain amount of kills at once. And even that, it wasn't just Stakeout. I would just play any other face-off map as well. Heirloom, Warhead was pretty good for it as well. Pit was great. You know, there were so many great face-off maps that you could have played instead of Stakeout, and you chose to hop into Stakeout 24/7. And now, because of you, it ends up being the most iconic map in Black Ops 6, because it's the most played map in Black Ops 6. Besides maybe Nuketown. I don't know which. I would love to see the numbers of which map was played the most between Stakeout and Nuketown, or any map in general. I would like to see what was the most played map outside of that as well. But yeah, that was our last video on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 for the time being. We'll come back to this game. I've still got unfinished business. Yeah, you know I'm going to have a video called I Went Back to Black Ops 6 to finish what I started. I really do want to get Dark Matter, and I feel like it's definitely possible. I just got burnt out on it this year. And, you know, I also had so many other games I was playing. I've gotten into Souls games this year, for example, you know? And then, of course, there's the F1 games that I want to play. And who knows what will happen down the line whenever a new Need for Speed drops or something. My focus is more going to be on that, you know? But, or it's going to be more on that. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for your support throughout the year. Thank you to everyone that viewed every single Black Ops 6 video, of course. If you're new to the channel, be sure to comment, share, and subscribe, or just like the video, or just do one of those things, whatever you want to do, I don't care. I will be doing Black Ops 7 content all year, or at least try to. I'll at least be doing as much as I did for Black Ops 6. In fact, I'll be doing even more, because there is a lot more campaign content, and maybe we'll check out zombies a lot more as well, because there is a zombies camo. We'll see. We will see how much I enjoy Black Ops 7 compared to this game. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say on Black Ops 6. Goodbye, and thank you for the memories. Peace. I've got the hard point. Oh, there he is. Jesus, I ran right past him. Jesus, I went on a crazy streak then. Fuck! Jesus. Jesus. Where did he come from? Oh my god. Let's go. Fucking bullshit, I started shooting him before he was even looking at me. This is a sweaty fucking game. Let's go, I got them both.
Dropping a spring mine. Hostile in my sights.
Yes! Yes! I got 82 eliminations! What the fuck? I've never had that many kills in a game. Bruh. That's insane! Jesus. Fucking, that was a high kill game. Wow.